Since 1966, the Bishop Walsh School, sitting atop Cumberland Maryland's Haystack Mountain, has been nurturing curious minds.
Good morning. Hi, Mariana.
Over those years, thousands of kids have entered these walls with the goal to learn and grow. The current batch of students have the same goals, but this generation is learning to grow something else in their classroom: vegetables, thanks to aquaculture. And these first-grade farmers are checking on their lettuce. 3 weeks ago, they planted seedlings.
They were tiny seeds like this.
Today, they're back for the harvest, and they're excited.
Because it's fun. Because we get to pick them up.
And that makes Mick Burkett mighty happy.
I am a science teacher, mainly of the biological sciences, and a STEM coordinator. When the bell rings for homeroom to get started, they don't walk in here, they run down the steps. They don't even know they're doing STEM.
STEM is an acronym for science, technology, engineering, and math. When the school received a STEM grant a couple of years ago,
I went to Mr. Burkett and said, I have this funding. What would you like to do with it?
I started aquaponics, primarily maybe even out of selfish reasons. I grow my own produce, and I thought that would be great to bring to Bishop Walsh.
So we decided on the grow tower that we have out in the hallway, which seemed really big at the time, and the kids loved it, and we liked it so much that we found some more funding from a donor and basically built an aquaponics lab, and it's blossomed from there. I thought, it'd be fun, we'll see what happens, maybe it'll be successful, and it's just beyond my expectations.
a year into the program, and the whole school is involved. But what is aquaculture anyway? Here, I'll get a few of the BW Grow's junior members to explain.
Aquaponics is basically raising fish to grow plants that benefit from the fish waste. So we're growing plants without soil, but they're getting everything they need by the fish waste.
So what we're looking at is a tank full of tilapia. We have about 30 in each of these tanks. They can adapt to their environment very well.
This is the filtration system of the water before it enters into the plants. When it comes from the tilapia tank, this clarifying tank catches any waste to the bottom, which can be flushed out. And then as it enters into the mineralization tanks, any smaller pieces, such as feces or smaller pieces of food, can be caught.
And these tilapia are going to be producing ammonias from their gills and from their waste. If you have too much ammonia, it's actually going to kill the fish, and if you have too little, it's going to kill your plants.
After it's done filtrating, it turns into nitrates, which is like nutrients that the plants can use, and it goes into these grow beds. So these are rafts that are floating above the water. The plants take up the ammonia, and then they also take up the nitrates that the bacteria gives off into here. And then the ammonia makes the waters cleaner, so cleaner water is going back to the fish, so the cycle can just keep going.
Keeping that cycle going is important. Luckily, the entire student body from pre-K to 12th grade has a hand in growing, whether in the soil or the greenhouse or the water with the tilapia.
We're growing so much more than fish, we're growing so much more than plants.
Take our team of first grade farmers, for instance. They're learning that they can feed their school.
We were hoping at the beginning just to have enough lettuce and herbs and things to have cafeteria salads, maybe once a week, something like that. And now we have plenty for lunch every day. We have enough for anyone who works here to take produce home, and we've been able to donate to the local Union Rescue Mission.
So not only are we feeding our students in the cafeteria, our faculty, and the Union Rescue Mission, now we're getting to the point where we're becoming proficient enough where we can provide food for restaurants. And that's going to add another aspect to our aquaponics program, where the kids are going to learn marketing. This is a fun time for them, and it's really changing the way I do education here at BW. Every subject has an opportunity to get involved. It's no longer the classical sense where you got the mathematics in a math class, or you got the science just in a science class.
It's really a unique experience. Not many schools have this, and certainly not like in the area.
Doing this endeavor with the kids, I get to see the kids being excited about science, being excited at STEM.
And at the Bishop Walsh School, I'm sure that excitement will only continue to grow. Thanks for watching Maryland Farm and Harvest. We hope you liked the video. Make sure to subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos. To learn more about our show and watch full episodes, check out mpt.org/farm or just click the link in the description.